Okay, try na. Okay, record natin. Okay, let me just copy the link. Save ko muna to para di mawala. Ayan. So, okay. So I think we can start na, no? Ayun, si Miss Wena, meron doon siyang QuickBooks na link. Yun. Ayan. No worries, Jason. Kaka-start lang natin. I think si Miss Karen to. Anyway. Hindi, mag-start pa lang po. Okay? So, yun. Welcome back, guys, no? Sa last session sa finale natin. Okay? I think this will be the last session. So, kung hindi kaya ng oras, we will have another session sa next week. Pero pipilitin nating matapos para makapag-start na rin tayo ng iba pang mga webinars para sa mga members natin dun sa group. Okay, so yun. Today we are going to discuss about PPC or yung tinatawag na pay-per-click. Okay, para saan ba yung pay-per-click? Okay, so most of the time guys, kapag yung mga clients namin, they want an instant results, no? We always offer them yung tinatawag na PPC. Okay, kasi si PPC, no, automatically pag nag-run ka ng PPC or ng tinatawag na Google Ads, yung ads mo automatically in just one day or after 24 to 48 hours, automatically nandyan siya makikita kagad sa Google or sa search engine. So, let me just show you one example of yung tinatawag na search engine, no? Okay, ayan. So, pag pumunta ka ngayon sa Google, no, then when you try to let's say for example, I'm looking for a wristwatch for men. Okay, automatically makikita mo dyan, meron dyan mga tinatawag na PPC. Okay, kasi may makikita ka dyan na ads. Okay, yung tinatawag na search ads. Okay, yung search ads, tapos yung online store ads. Ayan. So, yan yung mga tinatawag na PPC. Okay, itong mga website na to, they are paying Google para ma-promote yung website nila sa pinaka-top or nasa pinaka-first page. Okay, so when I look for a keyword, no, for example, watch for a men, or let's say for example, men's watches in UAE, automatically mag-feed ngayon si Google ng tinatawag na PPC or yung Google Ads. Okay, so ayan. So mapapansin mo yan. Lahat ng website na to, they are all on online store na kung saan they are offering men's watches. Okay. So ayan. Okay, so maya-maya tuturuan ko kayo kung paano gawin ito para in the future, no, if someone or if you're applying to an employer na merong gusto magpa-PPC, no, confident kayo na mag-apply sa kanila kasi you can manage or you can create your own campaigns under Google AdWords, no. So again guys, kapag kayo ay mag-search engine optimization or mag-SEO, no, kung naalala niyo yung diniscuss natin since day one, no, lahat yon na tinuro ko, they are all connected dun sa SEO. Kumbaga, kailangan mo siyang gawin lahat yon para ma-achieve mo yung optimization, 'di ba? So para madala ni search engine yung website ni client mo or yung website mo sa first page, you know, you have to do all those things or stuff na kailangan mong gawin para ma-rank ka ni search engine. Okay, so let's just do a recap, no, para sa mga para sa mga batch 3, no. So if you can still remember, no, we have two types of SEO. Okay, we have yung tinatawag na on-site optimization. Okay, so on-site optimization, we have looking for a focus keyword. Okay, or focus key phrase. Okay, and then number 2, you have to create your own SEO title. Number 3, you have to create meta description. Okay, and then let's also include slug, or maybe yeah, we can also include slug. When we say slug, ito yung permalinks na tinatawag. Okay, and then ano pa ba? After slug, you can also do inbound linking, or let's put it like this. You have to create 900 content words. Okay, and then you have to do inbound link, and then outbound link, and what else? Image attribute, or tinatawag na alternative text. Okay, so if you yung page mo or yung website mo, it contains, let's say for example 20 pages, no? Lahat ng 20 pages na yun, you have to do all this stuff na to. Okay, you have to do focus keyword, you have to look for a keyword, you have to do SEO title. Okay, and then if you want to after doing a SEO title, you have to create meta description, or yung tinatawag na meta tags. Okay, then yung tinatawag na slug, you have to kailangan mong kung ano yung focus keyword mo, kailangan din yun din yung nasa slug or yung permalinks. Then afterwards, you have to create 900 content words, no? Or you can tinatawag din tong cornerstone. Okay, and then you have to create inbound link, outbound link, tapos yung image attribute or yung alternative text. Okay, then sa yung pangalawang ano naman, SEO, yun yung tinatawag na offsite optimization. Okay, so sa offsite optimization, meron tayong tinatawag na email marketing. The next is sa email marketing, ang ginagawa natin dyan is we have to send newsletter. Okay, pag may database ka, if tapos ka na mag-lead generation, no, you have to create a newsletter. Okay, and then you have to do email marketing, no? And then afterwards, you have to do the social media marketing. Okay, so pinakita ko sa inyo paano gawin yung social media marketing. Tapos, ano pa ba? Yung blogging, no? Yung blogging lang naman, you just have to create a blog, no, or article that contains 900 words, and then dun sa blog mo, no, kailangan mo i-feature yung ano, yung website. Let's say for example, yung website ni client is all about jewelry, no. Then create an article or blog that relates on jewelry. Tapos i-feature mo yung website ni client mo. Okay? And then last but not the least, yung PPC yung tinatawag. Okay, yung sa PPC naman, you have to create, or you have to run ads on Google. Okay? Again guys, sabi ko nga before sa mga nakaraang webinars ko, no, the more na may pumapasok sa ano mo, sa website mo or sa pages mo, okay, the more na mare-recognize ka ni Google na dalhin ka sa pinaka first page niya. Okay, that's why ito yung reason kung bakit natin kailangan gawin lahat yun para ma-optimize ni Google yung website mo. Okay? I mean, pag na-optimize na yung website mo, automatically, irarank ka na ngayon ni Google. Okay? So the more na traffic na pumapasok sa website mo, the more chance na dadalhin ka sa first page. Okay? So yun yung goal natin. Kailangan natin magdala ng maraming traffic papunta sa website natin or sa website ni client mo. Okay? So for today's lesson, for today's webinar, we are going to discuss about PPC. Okay? Paano mag-run ng ads sa Google. Okay? So, question guys. Naturo ko ba sa inyo kung paano mag-ano? I think naturo ko yung yung pag-register sa Google Analytics. Google Search Console. And then yung My Business. I think naturo ko sa inyo yun, di ba? Tapos na tayo doon. Okay, good. So basically, ito, no, itong tatlong to, yung Google My Business, uh, uh, Google Search Console, and then yung Google Analytics, no. Ito yung mga tools na kailangan natin para matrack natin ngayon kung uh, ano ba yung mga errors, ano ba yung mga updates ni Google, ano ba yung updates sa algorithm para ma-optimize natin yung website, no. So ito yung tatlong tools na to, no. Ito yung gagamitin natin kapag tayo nag-SEO. So basically ang dito sa 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 mga tools na to, no, diyan mo din makikita, especially kay Google Analytics. Diyan mo makikita ngayon yung behavior ng traffic mo. Okay, ano ba yung gamit when I say yung behavior analytics mo or ng traffic mo, ano ba yung saan ba galing yung traffic? Ano bang gamit na device ni traffic? Okay, when I say device, let's say for example, if it is laptop or mobile, no. If it is iOS or Android, no. So diyan mo lahat makikita kay Google Analytics, and then ano bang system ginagamit niya? Okay, anong operating system? Okay, let's say for example, Windows or iOS, di ba? Diyan natin makikita. And then yung tinatawag na demographic, no. Diyan natin makikita kung saan galing yung mga traffic, anong country, anong gender, okay? Saan galing yung traffic, anong source, 'di ba? If it is from Facebook or any other platforms. So dito natin makikita lahat 'yan sa mga Google tools. Okay? So ito na yung pinaka-last na part na gagawin natin. So kung tapos ka na dito sa on-site optimization, no, you have to do all this stuff, no. After on-site optimization, proceed ka sa off-site optimization. Tapos yung pinaka-last na gagawin mo is yung PPC. Okay? So after mo mag-PPC, no, you have to go back dito sa dalawang to. So habang nagra-run yung ads, you just have to keep doing this off-site optimization. So you have to do email marketing every month and social media marketing every week or daily. It depends sa client nyo kung marami siyang budget, no. And then blogging as well, no. You can also do blogging habang naghihintay ka siya ma-rank sa first page ng search engine. Okay? So okay, I think we can start, no. If you have any questions, guys, no, I will answer it later after this webinar or maybe at the sa kalagitnaan ng webinar. So if you have any questions in mind, you can ask me anything as long as related sa sa webinar natin. Sabi ni Wena, coach pala nagawa ko na yung pinagagawa ng landing page Google Form para sa Rizal. Trinay ko, okay? Stella, how do you apply outbound and inbound links? Kung nanood or kung nasa batch 3 ka, malalaman mo kung paano siya i-apply yung inbound at outbound links sa WooCommerce. More on products, di ba, yung sa page and most. Nandun sa description, tinuro ko yan kung paano mag-inbound at outbound link. Madali lang yan. Lalo na kapag WooCommerce. So I suggest you have to attend again. You have to start from the beginning para maintindihan mo lahat. Okay, so record ko, don't worry. Okay, so I think we can start, no? The first thing you have to do kapag kayo ay gagawa ng PPC or kayo ay magra-run ng ads sa Google, no? Number one, you have to create your Google account. Okay, which is yan yung Gmail. Okay, basically kapag ako nagre-run ako ng PPC or ng ads sa Google, I always create an account dun sa client ko. No, I don't use my personal Gmail account kasi in the future if they want to stop working with me, no, inihingi nila yung Google account. So ethically, syempre kailangan natin ibigay kasi property nila yun eh. Tayo lang gumawa, no. Although based on my experience noon, no, I used one of my emails nung gumawa ko ng Gmail, gumawa ko ng PPC. Tapos they keep on asking me na pwede bang hingin yung account sa Google Ads. I said, gamit ko yung account ko eh. So hindi ko pwedeng ibigay. So, yun, parang based on my experience, parang mali yung ginawa ko, no? So, every time na nagpi-PPC ako, I always create a new account or Gmail account para kapag ganun yung nangyayari, no? If they want to stop working with you, at least mabibigay mo yung account kapag hiniis sa'yo, di ba? So, aanin mo yan. Wala kang makukuha dyan eh. So, I always suggest na kapag kayo mag-run ng ads, always use a different email address, no? Especially for a client. Okay? And then number two, you have to when starting, no, uh, kailangan meron kang tinatawag na credit card or yung debit card. Okay, so pag nag-register kasi tayo, no, hindi ka makaka-proceed hanggat wala kang debit card, okay, or credit card. So you have to create a Google account. You have to, number two, syempre requirements here. You have to be ready. Kailangan meron kang debit card or credit card. Okay, and then number three, you have to create campaigns. Okay, and then sa campaigns na yan, sa loob niyan, ito yung mga kailangan mong tandaan. Okay, you have to specify kung uh, ano yung products na sorry. Kailangan mo i-specify kung ano yung products na ipo-promote mo or ira-run mo na ads sa Google. Okay, so specify the products. Okay, and then you have to know the budget, no? Magkano ba yung budget mo per products, okay, or per campaign. Okay, and then number three, ano pa ba number three? I think yan muna, no? So tingnan natin kung ano yung may encounter natin na pwede ko ilista dito. Okay, so number one, gagawa tayo ng Gmail account, no? So since meron akong Gmail account, no, I don't need to create a email anymore. So let me just log in dun sa 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 email address na ginawa ko. Okay. Ayan, so nakapasok na ako. Ayan, mapapansin nyo naka-sign in na ako. So pag once na naka-sign in ka na, no, just go to Google, no? Type mo lang yan sa browser mo, Google, and then sa Google, type mo lang ads, Google Ads. Okay, way back 2018 we call it, or Google call it Google AdWords. So ngayon nagbago na sila, they changed it into Google Ads. Pero naabutan ko yung Google AdWords before. Okay, so all the way down, ito makikita niyo yung sa pinakaunang link, no? Ito yung mga PPC na tinatawag. Meron kang makikitang ads dito. So that means nagra-run siya na ads or ads or advertisement. Okay, so click mo lang yan, Google Ads. And then just click start now. Okay. So before ako mag-proceed, no, sabi ni Renaline, sir, may video po ba ng ibang lesson kasi nakaraan wala po ako. Yung iba meron pero yung iba wala, hindi ko nare-record. Okay, sabi ni Wena, nakagawa ko ng coach ng landing page gamit yung Google Form. Super dali, automatic diretso na sa spreadsheet. Pwedeng pang lead generation. Yes. Pag marunong ka talaga mag-Google Form. Yun. Tapos if you know also how to create landing pages like sa WordPress, mas madali mag-create ng or mag-lead generation. Okay? Sabi ni Yvette, yun pala, nasa YouTube ko, guys. You can check sa YouTube channel ko yung from session 1 to 3. Tapos I think from doon nag-stop na yung recording. So 3 session lang siya. So the rest parang hindi ko na record. Oh yes, yung sa email marketing wala. Hindi ko pa na-upload data. I don't know. Tapos yung sa social media marketing, hindi ko pa na-upload or hindi ata ako nag-recording. Sabi ni Abis, coach, naturo niyo na po ba yung paggawa ng email marketing newsletter, SMM? Yes, naturo ko na po. Actually, last week lang or 2 weeks ago. Yung email marketing 2 weeks ago and social media marketing, I think last week. Yes. Okay. So yun, we can start, no? Again, you have to create your Gmail account. Oops. Okay. Let me just palitan ko yung email. It should be yung isang email, hindi ito. Ayun. So yun, to create a new account sa Google Ads, no, you have to sign in first sa Gmail account na ginawa mo. And then let me just go back para sure. Okay? Yan na naman. Okay. Let me just try to sign in first. Gusto ko lang I just want to make sure kung ano yung email na ginagamit ko. Okay, so ito nga yung gagamitin natin. Okay, so just click new Google new Google Ads account. Okay. And then dito, tatanungin ka kung ano yung main advertising goal mo. Okay, so you have 3 types kung ano yung main na gusto mong makamit when you are going to run ads sa search engine or sa Google. So basically, sabi dyan, get more calls, get more website sales or sign up, and get more visitor physical location. So basically guys, before ka mag-run ng ads sa Google, make sure na meron kang website. Kasi useless kapag nag-register ka dito tapos wala kang website. Parang nag-donate ka lang ng pera kay Google. So make sure before you start, no, meron dapat nakaabang na website para si Google, itong Google Ads na to, it will perform na kung sino man yung mag-click dun sa ads na yon, automatically ibabato niya dun sa website. So make sure meron ka ng website before ka gumawa ng campaign sa Google Ads. Okay, so basically ang pinaka main goal natin dito, no, is to actually ito pakita ko sa inyo yung website. Okay, it's called shoreha.com. Okay. So we have 2 objective or goals dito na pwede nating dalhin dito sa website na to. Number 1 yung get more calls. Okay, and number 2, get more visitors sa website. So either dun sa dalawang yun. Okay, so either dito sa dalawang to. Pero most probably ang pinipili namin dito is to get more website sales or sign up. Okay, or website visitors. Okay. So just click next. Okay. So sabi dito, do you serve customers in your area? So basically, itong website na to, they don't have a physical store. Okay. So no, just click no. Okay, then click next. Okay. Tapos sabi dyan, what's your business name? Just put the business name. Okay. Then click mo lang yung next. Okay. Then sabi dyan, your website, tell us where people go after they click your ad. So basically, ito yung website, no. So dito pa lang, tatanungin ka na ni Google kung saan mo gusto ilan yung mga visitors mo or yung mga traffic mo. So mag-iisip ka na ngayon kung alin dito yung una mong i-run ad. So for me, I think this one, yung customized level pins. Okay, so click mo na yon. Okay, check mo yung website kung okay or yung page. So, then copy mo yung link. Okay, then paste mo dito. Okay, then click next. Okay, so basically dito sa website na to, no, ang ano natin, i-run natin na campaign, okay, is more on dito sa products. Okay, tapos siguro dito sa pantry products, no, in the future magra-run din tayo ng ads dito. Pero we will focus here dito sa products na to. Okay, so basically pinili yung customized label pins, no? So dito tayo mag-run ng ads. Okay, so yun. Yeah. So sabi dito, thanks people come here after they click your ad. Okay. So merong mobile view, merong desktop view. Okay. So yun, pag okay na sa'yo, okay, just click next. Okay. And then yun, you have to start writing headlines and description. Okay. So basically, since gusto natin i-promote itong page na to, yung label pins, no? You have to start creating headlines, yung mga attractive headlines. Okay. So we have only 30 maximum na characters. So make just make that 30 characters worth it, no? So kung gagawa kayo ng headlines, make it attractive. Okay? So let's say for example sa headline 1, let's put customized little pins in UAE. Okay. And make sure if you're creating a headline, no, it should be unique and mentioning yung mga keywords na linalagay mo. Okay, and then headline 2, no, you can also see here yung results. Okay, ito yung headline 1. Okay, ito yung headline 2. Then ito rin yung headline 3. Okay, so para maano natin maximize natin yung yung ads, no. Dito sa headline to, we can also put let's say for example promotional giveaway items. Okay. If you can also if you can manage to put more text and promotional giveaway items UAE. Okay. Tapos palitan natin yung customized yung headline 3. Let's make it cheap customized pins. Okay. So yun, then after let's add more cheap customized pins in Dubai. Yeah. So if you can add more, I mean, if tapos ka na dito sa headline 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3, now you can now create a description or yung tinatawag na meta description. So yung meta description, dito mo siya makikita. And sa meta description, meron lang 90 maximum characters. So i-maximize mo din siya. Kung kaya mong isagad hanggang 90, then much better. Okay, so let me just create this description. Now we are top supplier customized staple pins in Dubai and across UAE. Okay, so sagan natin. Get a free sample now. Okay. Try natin tanggalin to. Okay, ito, bawasan natin. Gawin nating symbol. Ayan. Then, description 2, promote your brand creatively, blah, blah, blah. Then, put the number. Okay. Yung number na nakita mo dito, no? 056. Okay. Okay, and then, after review mo muna bago mo siya i-proceed, no? Kung okay na sa'yo yan, then just click next. Okay. Then, sabi dito, just add keyword themes, no? By the way, guys, if you are going to register sa Google Ads or sa PPC, basically, this is for amateur registration. Kumbaga, pag rinan mo to sa mamaya, pag rinan mo siya, no? Wala siyang hindi mo makokontrol yung spending ng budget mo kasi pang amateur siya eh, yung baga mga amateur advertisers. Kumbaga hindi mo makokontrol kung kailan matatapos yung ads mo, anong mga keywords yung iraran mo, tapos magkano yung budget mo, I mean magkano yung yung total budget mo per day, hindi mo siya makokontrol. So, kumbaga pang amateur siya. So kung hindi mo alam i-run yung ads dito sa Google Ads, automatically kakainin at kakainin ni Google yung budget mo dyan. So hindi mo namamalayan, nagra-run siya within 24 hours. Okay, kasi dito you can set a schedule kapag kunwari, for example, gusto mo i-target ng ads mo sa mga taong nag-oopisina. Okay, so you can set a schedule from 9 to 6 p.m. Diba? So you can do that if you know how to run ads dito sa Google. So basically, itong pinakaunang registration mo, this is for amateur na registration. So pinapakita ko lang sa inyo kung paano mag-register, pero later on, babaguhin natin yung style. Hindi na siya, kumbaga, hindi siya pang amateur, parang pang ano siya, pang pro. Okay? So piliin mo lang diyan yung keywords na tugma dun sa ads mo. Okay, so let's say for example custom label pin, no, you can choose uh like more than 5 keywords or 10 keywords, no. So pili ka lang ng pili diyan, no. You can also type here, no, kung anong keywords yung gusto mo. Okay, so since nandito na lahat sa baba, I'll just try to pick some keywords here. So customize button pins, hard enamel, oh, nope, hindi siya related. So I think yun na muna, no? So then afterwards, no? Afterwards, pag nakapili ka na ng keywords, no? Just click mo lang yung next. And then I think ito na yung last page, no, na you have to put your card details. Ano? So kailangan mo ngayon specify kung anong country yung tatargetin mo. Okay? You can also put the address, kung ano yung specific address na pwede mong i uh, i-run. Let's say for example, I'm located in this area, no? Tapos yung 25 kilometers radius niya, no? Yun lang yung mahihit na ads. You can also adjust, no, up to 65 kilometers. Ganyan kalaki, no? Yung lalabas yung ads mo. But since maliit lang naman yung UAE, no, I'll target the whole country, no? So you can also, let's say for example, if you're living in Philippines, no, you can also target United States. Okay? Automatically, yan. Tatargetin niya yung buong United States. Or let's say, for example, you want to target United Kingdom. That's also possible. No, I'm here in UAE. I can target ads dun sa mga country linagay ko dito. And then you can also add multiple countries if you want. Let's say, for example, you want to show your ads sa Canada. No, that's also possible. Okay, and then you can also add, if you want, United States, no? As long as you have the big budget. Okay, so yun, pinapakita ko lang sa inyo, no? So, pero basically, we are going to target United Arab Emirates. Okay, so sa loob ng United Arab Emirates, dyan lang lalabas yung ads ko. Hindi lalabas siya sa Oman, hindi siya lalabas sa Qatar, sa Bahrain, sa Saudi, sa Kuwait, no? So sa loob lang talaga siya ng UAE. Okay, tatargetin niya lahat ng Emirates dito. Okay, so then pag satisfied ka dyan, just click next. And then ito na ata yung pinaka last part, yung ayan. You have to create a budget, no? So pipili ka ng budget dito, no? Kung magkano yung gusto mong budget per month. Okay, actually, by the way, there are two types of payment method dito sa sa Google, no? Before, naabutan ko yung tinatawag ng manual payments. And then ngayon yung automatic payments. Okay. So yung nakikita nyo ngayon dito sa screen nyo, no, this is what we call the automatic payment. So kinakalculate na ngayon ni Google kung magkano yung babayaran mo in just good for 1 month. So for example, dito, sabi niya daily average daw na I-spent is 67.30 dirhams. So it's like around 800 pesos per day. So i-charge niya ako for good for 1 month. Ang total is 2,046 dirhams. So it's like around 26,000 pesos per month. Okay? Tapos pwede naman 35 dirhams, no? In just 1 month, you can run your ads, no? Sa loob ng 1 month, no? Daily budget is 35.10 and monthly will be 1,067. So it will be like around 13,000 pesos per month. Okay, tapos kung gusto naman na 88.50, like around 1,000 pesos per day, you can also choose that if you want. But if you have a tight budget, no, you can enter your own budget. Okay, let's say for example, budget ko lang daily will be 30, or let's say for example 25. Sasabihin din niya diyan kung magkano or ilan lang yung clicks na madadala sa iyo each month. So, if you have a daily budget of 20, no, you'll get 290 to 500 clicks lang per month. So since ito, i-ignore natin ito lahat mamaya, we'll put let's say for example 15. Okay, 15 lang. Okay, so we can also add that later on. I mean, we can also increase the budget later on if we have the budget already. So, yun, pag na-adjust mo na yung budget na gusto mo, just click mo lang yung next. Okay, then ito na ata yung card payment. Okay, so sabi dyan, review your campaign to be sure it's right. Okay, website, your campaign name is customized little pin in UAE, or let's put it like this, customized little pin campaign. Okay, tapos yung goal natin is website traffic, no? And magla-land sila dito sa website na to or sa link na to. Okay, dito sa page na to. Okay. And then business name is Shuraya Promotional Preparing Gifts. Okay, yung ads is yung ad text, customized little pins, yung headline tsaka yung description makikita mo dyan. Okay. And then phone number, no? So, kung makikita nyo for example ganito sa Google, no, when you're looking for watches for men, no, you will also see yung mga yung tinatawag na call out actions. So, for example like this, let's say for example, ito, yan. So, kung ano yung linigay ko dito number, ganun din yung lalabas dito. Okay? So, mamaya ipapakita ko din sa inyo paano palabasin yung mga ganito. Okay? Tapos yung ito, mga site links. Okay? So, yun, pag okay ka na dyan, no, your budget daily is 15 dirhams per day, and yung yung monthly mo na babayaran is around 456 or more than that, no? Pero paminsan sakto yan. So, you have to pay 456. So, yun, pag na-review mo na siya, no? If okay ka na dyan, kailangan mo na siyang proceed, tapos you have to put your bank details or yung card details mo. Okay? So, yun. Yeah. So, just give me 1 minute or 2 minutes. Kunin ko lang yung yung card ko, tapos ipo-post ko yung screen para hindi siya hindi siya ma-expose. Okay. So, if you have any questions, guys, no, while I'm getting my card, pwede niyo nang iba to sa chat box. Okay. So, give me 2 minutes. I'll just put my card details here. No? Kunin ko lang yung card ko. Okay, so sabi dito ni ano, sabi ni sabi ni Genevieve kung dapat daw kay client yung login sa Google Ads. Yes po, dapat talaga kay client yung ano, yung logins para yun nga sabi ko kanina kapag ayaw na nila makipagtrabaho sa iyo, no, you can still continue doing PPC. Okay, sabi naman ni Yvette, so dapat po coach specific talaga yung ilalagay na keywords. Mamaya explain ko sa inyo tapos papakita ko din sa inyo kung paano gumamit ng yung tinatawag na Google Keyword Planner. Okay? Para maintindihan nyo kung ano yung mga kailangan natin gamitin. Tapos meron din yung tuturo sa inyo yung isang tricks, yung natutunan kong tricks na yun. So, ginagamit kong keywords is dun sa competitor nung company. Yun din yung ginagamit ko dun sa para matapatan ko. Okay, sabi naman ni John Alexis, pwede ba yun na parang 1 week lang mag-run ang ad? Example lang naman or need 1 month talaga. Well, if you want, let's say for example, gusto mo lang 1 week, then after 1 week you can post the ads if you want. But still you have to pay for yung 1 week na yun. Sabi ni Matty Prince, Hendrix, i-refund ba ng client yung ginastos ninyo sa ads coach since card nyo po gagamitin pag nag-run ng ads? Mm. Oh, re-refund yan, don't worry. I mean, sa ano ko kasi to, sa friend ko kasi to website. So, definitely he needs to return the money. Makikita naman dun sa billing summary yung kung magkano yung nagastos mo. So, yun, papakita ko lang sa kanya para ma-refund ko yung ano. And then, sa ano naman, sa pagdating sa card, uh, pwede mong palitan yung card kapag na-set up mo na siya. Yung re-register mong card, no? Pwede mong i-register yung card ng friend mo or ni client mo. Tapos, delete mo lang sa, ano, dun sa, ipa-delete mo lang sa kanya yung, or delete, pwede mong i-delete yung card mo. Or, ang pinapagawa ko paminsan, yung pagsa-set up, siya na yung pinapagawa ko. Tapos, after nun, dideleting ko lang yung ginawa niya. Tapos ako na magko-continue. Kasi, i-register niya yung card niya eh. So, pag ginawa niya na tong i-setup na to, then afterwards nito, dideleting natin siya or i-stop natin. Okay. Sabi ni Dennis, may makontribute ba coach sa Google search ranking ng website pag nag-ad campaign ka sa website mo? Yes. Kasi nga again, kanina sabi ko, kapag nagra-run kayo ng ads, no, you're bringing traffic dun sa website. So the more traffic na pumupunta dun sa website na yun, the more chance na mara-recognize ka ni Google na dalhin ka sa first page ng search engine. Okay, tapos naka-on-site optimize pa yung site mo, then talagang makakatulong siya. Okay, backlinking ang tawag dito. Okay. Sabi ni Bading Kang, now lang po ako naka-attend sa webinar mo, coach. Is there a way I can learn from batch 1 you mean session 1 so I can learn it from the start? Also to love to attend QuickBooks and other webinars you offer. Meron pinost yung VA kung isa si Miss Jenny or si Cheska. You can check the group, no. You can register there tapos we will start from very beginning from session 1 until dito sa pinaka-last. Ayan, pinost ni Yvette yung channel ko sa YouTube. Okay? So, yun. Let me just, yan. Okay, so, stop ko muna yung ano, no, yung screen ko para hindi ma-expose yung card ko. So, yun, if you have any questions, guys, no. So, again, nasa um, billing information tayo. So, I'll just put my, yung card details ko, no. Okay. business. So dito, basically, ang ilalagay mo lang naman sa ayan, pakita ko muna sa iyo before ko stop ulit. So basically dito, no, sa confirm payment information, no, lalagay mo lang yung customer information, yung name and address, tapos how to pay, ayan, automatic payments, tapos yung card details. Then click mo lang yung I agree, no? Then, yun na, just click submit. So, ganun lang. Okay, so let me just stop sharing my screen, tapos I'll show it again after malagay ko yung card details. Okay, so while nilalagay ko yung card details ko, no, you can throw some questions, tapos sasagutin ko afterwards. Okay. Ayan. So, yun. Sabi niyan, yan, lagay ko na yung card details ko. Makikita mo na diyan, congrats, you're all done, no? Then, click mo lang yung explore your campaign, no? Before I do that, no? Yan. So, pinopost ni Miss Yvette yung yung mga nakaraang session. So, yan, pwede yung panoorin yan if you want. But I suggest na mag-attend kayo dun sa session 1 natin hanggang sa pinakadulo para if you have any questions, kapag nalito kayo, hindi nyo alam yung gagawin, no, at least masasagot natin dun. Kasi bihira ko din masagot yung mga comments dun sa YouTube. So, I suggest talaga na dun tayo, mag-attend kayo sa webinars. Okay, so sabi ni Jason, kailan po mag-start ng dropshipping coach? Pag nag 2,000 subscriber na ako sa YouTube, mag-start na talaga ako. Okay? So, yun. Okay, so explore your campaign para makita mo na yung dashboard mo, no? Sabi diyan, to get a clear picture of your ads, no, at conversion, just skip for now, no? Hindi pa natin kailangan 'yan. Then, ayan. So, makita mo yung dashboard mo. No? Ganyan itsura ng dashboard ng pang-amateur. So, wala kang detalyeng makikita. Makita mo lang dito yung impression, clicks, call, tapos conversion, tapos yung keywords na ginamit mo, tapos yung ads mo, yan. Tapos yung budget mo, tapos yung location or schedule, no? Tapos, yun na, wala kang ibang makita dito. But, ito yung sinasabi ko, okay, pag gusto mo ngayon i-convert to into pang professional, no? Just go to settings, click mo lang yan, then go here sa switch to expert mode. So makikita mo na dyan kung ano yung itsura ng pang-expert mode. So tuturuan ko kayo kung paano maging expert sa Google Ads. So switch to expert mode. Okay. And then dito na tayo mag-start. So kanina ano pa lang yun, parang introduction pa lang yun. So ito pa lang talaga, mag-start pa lang talaga siya. So makikita mo dito ngayon, you have a new campaign, no? Pending pa siya kasi for ano pa siya, for validation or under review pa siya. So dito makikita mo yung overview, yung campaigns, yung settings. Okay, click natin yung campaigns. Ayan. Ayan. So we can add more campaigns here later on. Tapos yung settings, no, sa campaign settings, sa account settings, sa location. Okay. You can exclude location if you want, no? Or you can also exclude countries, no? Kami nag-exclude kami ng mga countries like India, China kasi kiniklik nila ng kiniklik yung ads para makita yung kung ano yung in-offer ng website na yun. Kasi itong mga countries na to, they are offering their services as well. So, tinatanggal namin yung mga ganung yung mga country yun kasi more ang mga nandun, they are just all suppliers kaya tinatagal namin kasi sila nag-uubos ng ano ng ng budget eh. So, yun nga, yung concept niya is pay per click kaya every time let's say for example, may nag-click na supplier, no? Then napupunta sa kanila yung click na yun, yung nawawala yung budget namin na yun. So, instead na customer yung mag-click, napupunta sa supplier. So, we always exclude yung mga countries na ganun like India, Pakistan, China kasi mga supplier yung mga yun. Okay? So, yun. Overview, campaign, settings, location. Okay? So, sa under ng location, meron pa siyang subcategory, history, campaign groups, performance target. Okay. When you also click this itong arrow to, no, you will also see all your campaigns, no. Yeah. So you can also enable it, no. Kung anong, let's say for example sa campaign, you want to show dun sa campaign sa dashboard mo na yung mga naka-enable lang, no. So if you want to also show yung lahat ng campaigns mo even though naka-post lalabas doon. Okay, so ang gagawin natin, we are going to go to campaigns, no? And then itong ginawa natin kanina sa registration, we are going to delete this one. Okay, since ayaw natin tong setup na to kasi this is for amateur. No, kakainin niya ng kakainin yung yung ads or yung budget. Okay, so remove natin siya. Okay. So, yun. Ayan. So, wala na siya. Okay. If you want to makita ulit yung yung ads na yun, click mo lang yung arrow dito kanina. Ito yung arrow. Yan. Click mo lang yan, then dito sa tatlong dot, no? Then choose yung all. Sa campaign status, under campaign stats, all. Or if you don't want to see it, yung tinanggal mong ads, just click all enabled. So, yan. Wala kang campaign dyan kasi gusto mong makita yung mga naka-enable lang. Okay, so dito pala tayo mag-start, no? So we are going to create an ads, no, for expert mode. Okay, so okay. So yun, to create an ads, no? If you are now into expert mode sa Google Ads, no? Kailangan mo na ngayon gawin is to create a campaign. Okay, so prepare mo lang diyan yung yung website and then yung dashboard mo. Okay? So let me check. Okay, naka-share naman yung yung screen. Okay. So now to create a campaign, okay? So magsisimula tayo magpalabas ng ads, no? So magpapalabas tayo ng ads, no? So before doing that, no, we have to create a campaign first, no? So siguro ang gagawin nating campaign, siguro mga dalawa lang muna, no? Para mapakita ko lang sa inyo kung paano gumawa ng campaign. Okay, tapos later I will also show you how to choose a right keyword. Pero tuturo ko muna yung tricks ko sa inyo. Okay, so to create a campaign, no, punta ka lang dito sa campaign, click mo lang yan. Okay, tapos dito may makita kang plus sign. Click mo lang yan, and then new campaign. Okay. And then, ito na. Sa campaign, you have to choose anong goal ba ng campaign mo. Is it sales? Is it leads? Website traffic? Product and brand consideration, brand awareness and reach, app promotion, local store visitors, and you can also configure or modify an ad. Okay, so basically ang kailangan lang natin dito sa website na to is of course sales or web traffic. Okay, so I will choose website traffic. Okay, and then dito anong campaign ba kailangan natin gawin? Okay, so we have different campaigns pagdating sa Google. Okay, so we have number one yung search campaign, no? When we say search campaign, ito yung mga nakikita natin kapag nag-search tayo sa search engine. Okay, so when you go to Google, no? So, yeah, tagal. Okay, so let's say for example, I'm looking for a custom label pin. Again, Dubai. Okay. So, ito yung tinatawag na yung sa online store campaign. Tapos ito yung search campaign. Okay? Ito yung search campaign. Ayan. So without the ads, no, you will see the what we also call this paid paid ads or paid results. Okay, itong mga ads na to. And then ito sa baba na to, no, this is what we call organic results, no, because it doesn't need any uh, ads para mapakita sa sa mga nag-search when someone is looking for a customized label pin sa Dubai or sa UAE. No, this is what we call organic result. No, kasi hindi siya wala siyang ads, wala siyang uh, ano ba? Wala siyang something na basta nakita mo lang siya sa first page. Okay? So, yun, makakita mo dyan, first page na itong site na to, this is already optimized. And by the way, ako rin nag-optimize ito, itong website na to. This is the website. If you want to check, no? I can also prove it to you. Okay, tandaan nyo yung website, no? printx.ae. So, ayan yung website niya. No? Let me just open yung backend para makita nyo rin kung ano itsura ng ng na-optimize na page. Okay. Ayan. So, meron ako dito. Let me just post it para hindi mag-pop up yung ayan. So, ito yung website, no? So, pakita ko lang sa inyo kung anong itsura ng na-optimize na page. Okay. Tapos, ayan. So, nandito na ako sa backend ng website. Ayan. So, mapapansin nyo, this is the website. No? This is organic. This is already on the first page and nasa rank 1 siya. When someone is looking for customized label pins, no, let's try different keywords. Ayan, ito. And then, oops, sorry. Ito yung citation niya. Tapos, ayan, nasa first page pa rin siya. And then let's say for example, customized pins in UAE. Ayan, nasa first rank pa rin siya. Okay, so when I go here, no, sa page na yun, papakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung itsura ng na-optimize na page. Okay, so customized label pins, this is it. No? So, ayan, ito yung customized label pin. No? Makikita nyo sa SEO, yan. Both SEO and readability is already improved. Okay? So, yun. Ganun lang. Ganun lang pag-optimize niya. With the help of on-site optimization, off-site optimization, na-rank pa siya sa pinaka-first page. Okay. So, mamaya, baka sabihin nyo, ay, baka yung tinuturo ni sir parang galing YouTube lang. Yan. So, yan. Yan, makita mo. Okay, mobile view tsaka desktop view. Ayan. Okay. So, ayan. Antayin lang natin mag-ano siya. But I don't know bakit nagka-problema dito. Kanina green na siya eh. Okay, I think I have to review this. Okay, and by the way, if you are going to do on-site optimization, always open or always improve the site dun sa incognito para katulad nito, no, if you have any changes, hindi siya mag-stick sa history. Okay, so I'll try to improve this again later on. So yun, you just have to improve this, no, itong mga naka-green na to, then automatically. But yun, again, this is already on the first rank. Nasa first rank siya, tapos nasa first page na siya already. Okay, and if you are also going to look for customized water bottles, uh, yan, makita mo rin yung site niya. Okay? So lahat yan, by the help of on-site tsaka off-site optimization, uh, yun na yung results niya. So bago ko siya na-achieve, nag-Google ako ng mga 6 months to 8 months bago siya nag-rank sa first page ng search engine. Okay? So yun, so we're going to optimize this, no? Itong page na to, itong website na to. So yun, search yung campaign type, no? We're going to select search campaign since gusto kong makita yung campaign when someone is looking in Google, no? So basically search, we're going to choose this, pero explain ko na din lahat. So display naman, no? Itong display na to, every time na mag-YouTube kayo, no? Okay. If you are going to choose display, no? Makikita mo yung ads dito every time na may magpe-play kayo ng YouTube. So, paminsan dito makita mo ads to. Okay, this is running ads, no? And if you, let's say for example, if you're going to run let's say for example ito. Okay, tapos makita mo okay, this is what we call display ads, no? Yung nakita yung video. Tapos yung naman dito, okay, this is yung kanina, yung yan, display ads. Okay, sorry, this is itong video na to, ito yan, video ads. Ito yung display ads dito sa gilid. Okay, nakita yung mouse ko ito. Yan yung display ads. Okay, tapos ito yung video. Okay, so yun. Shopping naman, yung pinakita ko kanina, no, yung mga when I type sa Google, okay, nag-type ako sa Google na when I search, let's say for example, yung watched ulit, no, watches in let's say for example for men in UAE. Ito yung shopping ads. Yan. So if you're running an e-commerce website, no, you can use itong shopping na na ads. Okay? Tapos kung gusto mo naman mag-appear yung ads mo sa YouTube, no, you can also try this video ads. Okay? Tapos yung discovery, ito yung mga ads na lumalabas sa Gmail mo, okay? Ayan, sa YouTube. Okay? So basically hindi namin 'to ginagamit. Okay? So ito lang pinaka main namin dito is itong tatlong 'to. Okay, pero kung may budget talaga si client, you can you can also run video ads if you want, no? Para talagang makikilala talaga yung brand ng company or ng website. Okay, pero if tight yung budget mo or tight yung budget ng client mo, then you can suggest these three itong tatlong campaigns na to, no? Especially if yung client mo meron siyang Shopify, meron siyang e-commerce website, no? You can suggest itong to. Okay? So basically we're going to use a search campaign. Okay? And then sabi dito select yung link daw. Okay, so basically ito yung link na gagamitin natin. Okay, then just paste it here. Okay? So if you're all done, if you are all set, no, I think you can proceed to the next page na. Okay, so just click continue. Okay, and then ayan. Okay, just close that, no? Yes, just leave the guide. Okay. So, yun, nasa na tayo sa step 1, no? We have to select a campaign settings, no? So, basically, you just have to fill up yung lahat ng information na kailangan diyan, no? So, campaign name, no? We'll put this custom pins campaign. Ayan. Ito. So, make sure guys, sa sunod yung networks, no? Make sure to disable to. Ang kulit ni Google Gusto niya yung maximize niya yung budget mo. So, pag linampasan mo to, no, magdi-display pa rin siya sa yung display campaign. Okay, so basically ito lang kailangan nating i-display yung sa yung search campaign. So uncheck mo lang yung sa display, no? Pero pag di mo siya in-uncheck, no, automatically when someone is like watching YouTube, no, magpa-pop up yung ads mo doon. Okay. And then just click show more settings, no? So dito, let's say for example, sa start date, no, if you are going to run an ads with a certain timeline, let's say for example, yun nga yung question kanina, what if kung 1 week lang daw, no? You can set a schedule, no? Let's say for example, yung schedule will be like starting from today, then you can put the end date kung kailan mo gusto mag-end siya. Okay, that's also possible. Let's say for example, we will start the ads today, and it will also end sa June 10, you can also choose June 10. Yeah. So meron siyang ending. Okay. So since ayaw ko naman na, or ayaw naman ng client na stop yung ads kasi tuloy-tuloy siya eh. So just choose none. But if you want to put a date dun sa sa ads mo, you can select the ending date. Okay? So then what else? Campaign URL option, no, just leave it blank, no. So jump tayo dito sa schedule. Okay. So again, kanina sabi ko, no, itong ads na to, itong campaign na to, it will show sa mga users or traffic na nag-uopisina. Okay, kasi customized label pin sometimes ito yung mga companies, corporate companies na nag-order in bulk, kasi yung company to, they are in bulk, they're offering bulk, hindi sila retail. So ang target natin is yung mga nag-office from 9 to 6 p.m. Okay, so basically sa ad schedule lalagay natin dito from Sunday to Thursday. By the way, dito sa UAE we start the week from Sunday. So instead of Monday, Sunday yung namin, yung parang Monday namin, parang yung simula ng linggo namin. So so we started our week from Sunday. So just look for Sunday, no? Then lagay mo yung time until when. Okay, but this is military time. So just make sure na from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, you can also adjust that if you want to adjust. Let's say for example from 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's also possible. Okay, so may timing siya. Okay, so magdi-display yung ads mo from Sunday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. So I'll put this until 6 p.m. Okay. Tapos Monday, okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can also add Saturday. Okay, so Friday lang wala kasi dito sa Middle East, pag Friday they're doing this prayer, so parang sa mga offices holiday kapag Friday. So I think hanggang lang muna itong 5 days na to, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so we're going to run an ads from Sunday to Thursday. Okay, so yung timings from Monday, let's put 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Okay, tapos 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Wednesday, 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock, siguro mga after 3 p.m. Okay, kasi pag Thursday, yung ibang company dito, they are until 3 p.m. only. So from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, pero let's put it hanggang 6 p.m. Okay, so okay na tayo sa date, no? There's no ending date. Okay. So from June 5, tapos tuloy-tuloy siya. Okay, tapos campaign URL option, just leave it blank. We don't need that. Dynamic search ad settings, just leave it blank. Okay, tapos schedule, we have schedule from Monday to Sunday. Okay. Okay, hold on. Dagdagan natin yung schedule for ito. Let's add Saturday na para madaming benta. Okay. So 18. Okay. So afterwards, kapag okay ka na sa ad schedule, no, you just have to go all the way down sa targeting audiences, no. Sa location, no, we're going to target United Arab Emirates, no, the whole country. If you want also a specific location, you can also enter the location here. Let's say, for example, I just want to target Abu Dhabi. That's also possible. Okay. Yeah. So let's say, for example, another city, I want to target Dubai. So, yan lang ito target na doon lang siya magpapakita. Pero since maliit nga lang talaga yung yung UAE, I will just target the whole country. Okay? And then afterwards, kapag tapos na kayo sa location, no, then punta na kayo sa languages. Okay, dito sa languages, guys. Sa when I spoke to Google team, no, kapag kayo if you're doing SEO, sometimes they will call you, no, nakapag nakausap ko na yung mga from Google, from United Kingdom. Tinuruan nila ako ng ibang tricks kung paano mag-run ng Google Ads. So especially dito sa languages, no. So since dito sa UAE, sa Middle East, sa UAE, especially sa Dubai, there are different race dito. I mean different may iba-ibang lahi, hindi lang puro Arabo, puro Pinoy, puro Indian. There are also like Italian, mga Spanish, Chinese, no. So sabi sa akin ni Google, if you want to maximize yung campaign mo, you have to target all languages kasi since ang daming expat diyan or ang daming mga tourist, no. Um, just run your ads with all languages, no. Para pag nag-run na yung ads mo, no, sa lahat ng languages, no, papakita niya yung ads mo regardless if yung yung makakakita is yung nakaset yung language niya sa Arabic, sa Italian, sa Spanish, sa Japanese, sa Korean, sa Chinese. So you just have to remove yung language para talagang ma-maximize yung campaign. So but if you want to target a specific person or a specific race, let's say for example Arabic, I want to target only Arabic. You can also do that. So lalabas yung ads mo sa lahat ng naka-settings na Arabic yung mobile. Nagagets nyo? Is it make sense? Okay. So let's say for example, I'm targeting only Arabic. Then Arabic din lahat ng ads. I mean, Arabic lang yung papakita niya ng ads sa Google. Okay. So since there are different race dito sa UAE, then we'll just choose all languages para lahat ng ibang lahi dito, they will see yung campaign mo, yung ads mo. Okay, so just leave itong language na to into all languages. Okay? So what else? Let's say for example naman pag if you want to run your ads sa America, then just target English. Kasi majority ng language doon is English eh. So lahat ng mga naka-English na doon na device, no, papakitaan ng ads na to. Okay? I hope na nagigets niyo yung ibig ko sabihin. Okay? So, yun. We'll just leave all languages. Okay? Tapos, sa audiences, no? Lahat ng audiences gusto kong i-target. Regardless sa gender, sa 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 designation. Okay? So, if you want a specific audience, no, you can type here or look for a specific behavior. Let's say, for example, I want to target only women. Okay, then just pipiliin mo lang to, then automatically lahat ng mga women na nag-search ng apparel, then mata-target ng ads na yun. Pero since nga itong website na to or itong item, this is for everybody, no, I will leave itong audiences na to. But if you have a specific target, no, then you can look for a specific behavior here. Okay. So let's say for example, people who loves let's say pizza. Okay. So then you can also put food, no? Yung lahat naman nagse-search about food, no? Papakitaan niya ngayon ng campaign mo. Okay, let's say for example, pins. Okay, let's say for example, necklaces, personalized gift, apparel, socks, fine jewelry. Pwede mong piliin yan lahat. Pero since nga itong pins na to is for general, then I will just leave yung audiences as blank. Okay? So, yun. Yun. So, yun lang naman about sa audiences. Okay? Yung behavior ng audiences or yung interest ng audience. Then, afterwards, if you're done with location, languages, tapos yung ad schedule, no? You can now set your budget. Okay? We'll set 15 dirhams daily. This is daily. Then, yung bidding strategy will be clicks. Okay? Or you can also compete, or you can also bid or set a limit sa maximum. You can set a maximum cost per click bid limit. No? You can also put 15. Okay? Then, or you can also maximize the clicks, or you can also maximize the conversion. No? But basically kami, ang pinipili namin dito is yung maximize yung clicks. No? So, para dumami yung clicks, no, you have to maximize it with your budget. Okay? So, yun, just maximize, ilagay mo dyan yung maximize clicks lang, no? Then, after dito sa bidding, no, just go down here, click, just check kung ano pa yung mga pwede mong idagdag dito sa settings, no? So, dito sa settings, meron dito conversion, no? We don't need that. Ad rotation, no? We don't need that. So, we can now move forward dito sa ads extension. Okay? So, dito sa site link extension na to, ito yung nakikita natin dito. Okay? Ito yung mga site links na tinatawag. Yung mga extension. No? If I click this one, no, automatically, mag-jump ako sa ibang page. Tapos, ibang page na naman to, ibang page na naman to, etc. etc. Okay? So, let's say for example, site links extension. Ito maganda sa sa Google Ads, no? Hindi lang isang page yung pinopromote mo. You can also promote other pages in just one campaign. Okay, let's say for example, ito meron siyang suggested na na um, site links, no? You can also add about us, no? Or maybe contact us, no? Then you can also add, let's say for example, customized notebooks, USB drive, no? And then you can also let's say for example, if you want to create a site link extension, no, you can also click here, no, tapos lagay mo promotional water bottles. Okay, then description, you can also grab it here sa let's say for example, water bottles. Okay, copy na din natin yung link na to kasi kailangan to. Balik tayo sa campaign, yung final URL, ayan. Tapos try to grab a ito. Let's say for example ito. Uh-huh. Ayan. So, paste ko lang dito. Oops, sobra. Okay, sobra pa rin. Let's try to adjust. Ayan, sobra pa rin. Description line. Okay. Ayan. Ayan. So, then, ano pa ba? You can just click save, no? So that meron kang isa pang tawag dito, ito to, lumabas na siya, yung ginawa natin kanina. So, dito siya lalabas, no? Ito yung apat na madi-display dito sa sa site links natin, no? So, etong apat na yan. Okay. And then, pag okay ka na dyan, no? If you want to add more, no problem, no? Let's say for example, keychains. Let's say, add natin yung keychains, no problem. Then, pag okay ka na dito sa site link extension, no? You can also add a callout extension. Okay. So, you can add, let's say for example, kung meron kang landing page, no, let's say for example, get a quote now, no, let's say for example, additional call out text, you can put free sample para ma-attract pa yung yung nagse-search, no. Tapos ano pa ba, contact us in WhatsApp. Okay, tapos save mo lang siya, no? Ayan. So ito yung callout extension natin. And you can also add the address if you want, no? You can also add the address. Let's say for example, the address is let's say Dubai, United Arab Emirates. You can also do that if you want. Ayan, sobra na. So click mo lang yung save. Ayan. So Dubai, okay? And then sa call extension naman, diyan mo na ilalagay if yung site or yung website merong yung mobile number or telephone number. So basically nakita ko lang dito is they only have mobile number. Yeah. Okay. Then click mo lang dito. Pilitan mo to, yung location should be United Arab Emirates. Yan. Then lagay mo yung number. Check mo sa advanced options kung ano pang yung pwede mong palitan dyan. Okay. So schedule, wag na natin galawin yun kasi pwede na yan. Okay. So kasi yung schedule nalagay natin sa taas eh. Tapos wag mo lang i-click yung mobile kasi every time na mag-search sa mobile lang siya mag-appear. So wala na tayong ibang dadagdag dyan. So kung meron ka pang gustong idagdag dito, let's say for example, telephone number, you can also add telephone number, no? So I'll just save, no? If you want to add more, let's say for example, email or maybe telephone number, no? Kung may telephone number, you can also put telephone number, no problem. Okay? So pwedeng multiple uh, contact details. Okay? So since isa lang nakita ko dito, isa lang yung lalagay natin. Okay, then what else? Okay, reviewin muna before ka mag-click ng save and continue, okay? You have to check first kung okay talaga yung ano mo, yung settings ng ano mo ng campaign mo. Okay? But don't worry guys, if may na-miss ka dito sa part na to, you can still come back. I mean, you can still edit the settings. No, but after ma-create yung ads, you can still edit that. I will show it to you later on. Okay? So, yan. Check muna natin before tayo mag-proceed. Okay. Ayan. So, general settings, website traffic, custom, yung campaign name, networks, and date, location, as United Arab Emirates, languages, budget, bidding. And I think that's it. Okay. Then you can now click save and continue. Okay. And then, yeah. So, we have to create ad groups na. Okay, I will explain to you kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng ad groups. Okay, so before I proceed, ano ba yung ad groups? Okay, before ako mag-proceed, no, I will answer some questions. Then we will explain. I will explain to you kung ano ba yung ad groups na yan. Sabi ni Yvette, pwede po yan ma-edit, coach. Yes, pwede siya ma-edit after mo ma-run yung ads. Then pwede mo siya ma-edit. Okay. Yun. Sabi ni Joshua, nag-run out po dito. Wala pa akong enough load. Okay. Para saan po ang 2,000? Sorry, mahina net po. Yun, sabi ni Chris Prado. Ayun, kapag nakahit ako ng 2,000 subscribers sa YouTube ko, I will also create a webinar regarding dropshipping. Okay. So, yun. Okay, so I will explain to you what is ad groups. Okay? Tatagalogin ko na lang para maintindihan niyo lahat. Okay? So, kapag gagawa kayo ng ad groups, no? Kailangan yung tandaan ito. Okay. Let's say for example, yung website na 'yon, gumagawa siya or nagbebenta siya ng pins. Okay? Tapos yung pins na 'yan, ito yung campaign mo ha. So, kailangan mong mag-create ng ad group. So, ipagsasama-sama mo yung mga iba-ibang klaseng pins. Okay, let's say for example, ito yung campaign mo, pins. Okay? Okay? Sa loob ng pins, kailangan mo mag-create ng iba-ibang ad ad groups. Okay? Ano ba yung iba-ibang ad groups na yan? Okay, sa pins kasi, meron tayong iba-ibang uri ng pins na tinatawag. Meron dyan tinatawag na button pins. Okay? Yung button pins na iba itsura ng button pins sa tinatawag na, let's say for example, yung brooch pins or let's say for example, epoxy pins. Okay, iba yung button pins sa epoxy pins. Okay? Iba din yung tinatawag na soft enamel pins. Okay? So meron tayong iba-ibang klase ng pins. Okay? We have button pins, we have epoxy pins, and then we have soft enamel pins. Okay? So let's pretend na ito yung ano mo, ito yung ad groups mo. Okay? Tapos ito another ad groups. Okay? Tapos ito na naman another ad groups. Pero nasa loob sila ng isang campaign. Okay? So, nasa loob sila ng iisang campaign. Oops. Ayan. So you have to create or kailangan gumawa ng ad groups with different types of pins. Okay, I will explain it here sa notepad. Okay, let's say for example, button pins. Okay? Sa button pins na 'yan, no? You have to provide different keywords. Okay? So, medyo mahaba 'to pero sana nakikinig kayo lahat tapos hindi kayo ma-bored. Pero pag naintindihan niyo 'to, you will be successful pagdating sa pagrarun ng ads sa Google. Okay? So, epoxy pin and then yung soft. Okay? So sa button pins guys, no, we will create one ad group. Okay? Let's call this ad group 1. Okay? Si button pins ad group 1 siya. Sa loob ng ad group 1 or kay button pins, we are going to create different keywords about button pins. Okay? So i-describe mo ngayon kung ano ba yung button pins na binebenta doon sa website na yon. So basically, I will just give siguro mga 3 or 4 na keyword, no. Just for an example lang. So sa button pins we have different sizes. So sa button pins we can put uh, uh, 55 mm button pins. So linalagay ko dito yung characteristic ng button pins. Ano ba yung binebenta nila doon? So they are selling 55 mm button pins. Okay? You can also add a keyword, no, that says supplier of large button pins. Okay? So since we are going to use yung tinatawag na long tailed keyword, no, it should be maximum it should be minimum of 3 to 4 na keywords. Okay, para maging maging searchable siya. Kasi ini-specify natin ngayon kung ano ba yung gustong ma-trigger natin na ad sa Google. So ito yung mga possible na pwedeng i-type ng customer. Okay, so either magta-type sila ng 55 mm button pins, supplier of large button pins, no? Tatanggalin ko yung mga conjunction When I say conjunction, I will not include yung and, if, okay? Or hindi ko na include yung mga conjunction na yan. Okay? So, let's say for example, supplier large button pins. Okay? You can also add, let's say metal button pins. Okay? Tapos let's add another keywords. 24 mm button pins, or let's say for example small button pins. Okay? So, ito ngayon yung keywords niya. Okay, you can also add siguro mga 10 or hanggang 20 na keywords. That's also possible. Okay? So sa epoxy pins naman, no, you will specify diyan kung ano ba yung characteristic ng epoxy pins. Tapos you have to create a keyword. Okay? Mamaya ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano mag-create ng yung trick na sinasabi ko, paano mo magnakaw ng keywords sa ibang sa competitor ng website. Pero for now, ito muna yung i-explain ko sa inyo kung ano ba yung Google AdWords. Okay. So let's say for example, epoxy pins is ad group number 2. Okay? So specify mo yung characteristic ng epoxy pins. So ano ba yung epoxy pins na yan? Siguro let's say logo epoxy coated pins. Okay? Tapos you can also add dyan customized label pins, customized pins, or customized label pins. That's also you can also add that. Or you can also add custom pins supplier in UAE or in Dubai. Okay? Tapos pwede mo siyang ulitin if you want, no? Tapos palitan mo lang sa dulo ng UAE, no? Tapos palitan mo yung customized instead of customs, gawin mo customized. Okay? So nag-create tayo ng keywords sa epoxy pins. Okay? Ngayon, mag-create naman tayo ng soft enamel pins na keywords. Okay? So this will serve as ad group number 3. Okay? Sa ad group number 3, we are going to put a different keywords. Okay? So let's say for example, sa soft enamel pins, we can put custom label pin supplier. Okay? Let's say for example, custom die cut pins. Okay? Kasi itong soft enamel pins na to, pwede siyang cutted sa yung edges niya. So we can also call it custom DIY cut pins. Okay? Let's say for example, custom other keywords, personalize keywords. Keywords. Personalize label pins. Okay, tapos you can also call this yung brooch pins. Okay, brooch pins supplier. Okay, so we have 3 ad groups already, no? So mapapansin niyo itong ad group na to, itong tatlong to, meron silang tinatawag na keywords. Okay, meron siyang keywords. Meron siyang keywords dito, may keywords pa siya dito, dito. Tapos ito naman, merong keywords. Okay, tapos may mga keywords pa siya. Okay, so lahat ng ad groups na yan, it should contain a keyword. Meron dapat siyang nakasamang keywords. No po. So pag sinave mo siya sa parang ganito 'yan. Yung isang supot na bag, no, lalagyan mo siya ng keywords. Tapos tatawagin mo siyang button pins. Tapos kumuha ka na naman isang supot ng bag, tapos lalagyan mo siya ng keywords, tatawagin mo siya ngayong epoxy pins. Tapos kumuha ka na naman ulit ng panibagong supot ng bag, tapos lalagyan mo siya ng keywords, then tatawagin mo siyang soft enamel pins. So mayroon kang tatlong bag. Okay, sa tatlong bag na yan, ilalagay mo siya ngayon sa malaking bag. Yung malaking bag na yun, ang tawag doon pins. Okay, ito yung malaking bag, yung red. So, yun, I hope klaro sa inyo yung ibig kong sabihin. So, kung i-apply natin siya ngayon sa Google, no? Maggagawa tayo ng iba-ibang klase ng ad group. Okay? So, since yung customized label pin, isang page lang yan, no? Tapos iba-ibang klase ng pins yung binebenta niya, kailangan natin ngayon gumawa ng iba-ibang ad group. Okay? May button pins or button badges, may customized pins, may ano pa ba? Eto, ang dami at basta ang dami pang iba-ibang klase ng pins. So, kailangan natin mag-create ng iba-ibang klase uh, ad groups. Okay? Okay, ulitin ko para magets nyo. Let's say for example, nagbebenta ako ng apple, tapos nagbebenta rin ako ng orange. Okay, so tawagin natin si Apple na ad group 1. Okay? Tapos tawagin natin si orange ng ad group 2. Okay? Sa Apple, okay, mag-ano tayo diyan, maglalagay tayo ng mga keywords, no? Ano ba yung characteristic ng Apple? Syempre, maglalagay tayo, let's say for example, red apple. supplier. Let's say Fuji Apple, bulk supplier. Okay? Ano pa? Green Apple supplier in Manila. Let's say for example, nasa Manila. Okay? Tapos ano pa ba? Ano pa ba ibang klaseng Apple? Sabihin nating local supplier of Apple in Philippines. Ayan. So magki-create tayo ng iba-ibang keywords pagdating sa Apple. Pagdating naman sa Orange, no, magbibigay naman natin siya ng keywords. Okay, let's say for example, Orange, Big Orange supplier in Philippines. Okay, tanggalin ko itong ayan. Then ano pa ba? Bulk supplier oranges in Philippines. Or pwede mo lagay NCR. Okay, kung mag-run ka ng ads tapos gusto mo makita yung ads mo sa Philippines tapos yung naghahanap taga NCR, then you can also add NCR. Okay, Big Oranges supplier in Philippines. Okay, ano pa ba? Sa Orange naman pwede ka maglagay ng keywords na let's say for example oranges or yung Sunkist tawag doon, di ba? Sunkist oranges in bulk or no minimum order. Ayan, so tanggalin natin tong conjunction. Ayan, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ayan. Then, ano pa ba? Lagyan natin ng isa pang keyword. Okay? So, let's say for example, oranges supplier in Metro Manila. Okay, so lahat ng ad groups na to, it should be ang contain niya, ang linalaman niya is more about dun sa pangalan ng ad group. Let's say for example, orange. Okay, sa orange na yan, maglalagay ka ng keyword about orange. Okay, mag-iisip ka ngayon kung ano ba yung mga keyword na pwedeng i-type ng mga ng mga uh, ng mga audiences or ng mga nagsa-search sa Google. Okay? So, mamaya papakita ko din sa inyo yung tinatawag na yung mga iba-ibang klase ng keyword. Okay? So, we have different types of keyword. Okay? Tandaan nyo to ha. So, number 1, we have the broad keyword. Okay? Number 2, we have the phrase keyword. Okay? And then, number 3, we have what we call exact keyword. Okay? Ito yung tatlong type ng keywords. Okay, again, number 1, broad keyword. Number 2, phrase keyword. Number 3, exact keyword. Okay? So, sir, paano ba malalaman ni Google kung broad yung sinusulat mo? Okay. So, dito sa Google Ads, no, kailangan mong maglagay ng mga symbols para ma-determine ni Google kung broad keyword siya, kung phrase keyword siya, or exact keyword siya. So kapag gusto mong lagyan ng broad keyword yung campaign mo, you have to create or you have to add itong tinatawag na square bracket. Let's say for example, ito, Red Apple Supplier. Okay. So meron siyang additional na square bracket. Okay. What if naman phrase keyword? Paano mo siya malalagyan ng phrase keyword? Okay, sa phrase keyword, you just had to add yung quotation. Okay? Tapos, yeah. Sorry. Kapag exact keyword, you have to add itong tinatawag na square. Okay? Lagyan natin ng label para hindi tayo malito. Okay? Tapos, if you want to put phrase keyword, okay, kailangan mo siya nalagyan ng yung tinatawag na yung quotation. Okay? Tapos, if you want to use broad keywords, no? Gawin mo lang, ganyan lang gawin mo. Okay, wag mo siyang lagyan ng wag mo siyang lagyan ng any signs or special characters. So, ito yung tinatawag na broad keyword. Okay? So, katulad sa mga maliliit na entrepreneur, ang ginagamit lang diyan is itong dalawa. Okay? Kasi ito yung pag sinabi mong broad, no? even na yung 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 customer na or yung nagse-search na hindi naman talaga bulk, no, mahi-hit pa rin niya or mati-trigger niya pa rin yung ads mo. Okay? Kasi again guys, itong website na to, itong website na Shorea, this is they are dealing with bulk quantities or wholesaler sila, hindi sila retail. Okay? Kapag ginamit natin yung broad keyword na yan, okay? If someone is looking for one single product or one single pins, mahihit niya yung ads mo. Mag-a-appear yung ads mo dun sa sa Google. Okay? Kasi ginamit mo lang is yung tinatawag na broad keyword. So sayang sayang nung click, di ba? Kasi yung click paminsan umabot siya ng let's say for example 1 dirham. It's like equivalent to 13 pesos. So sayang yun. So we don't use a broad keyword kasi hindi to retail eh. So you have to determine first kung ano yung talagang target na customer ni client mo or kung ano yung target na customer mo. Okay? So ito ang tina-target nilang customer yung mga talagang nag-order in bulk quantity or yung naghahanap ng wholesale. Okay? So we don't use this broad keyword. Okay? Unless yung let's say for example, unless they're offering retail, you can use broad keyword. Okay? Kung nag-offer ka ng pa isa-isa, nagbebenta ka ng pa isa-isa, you can use broad keyword. Okay? So for now, we are going to ignore yung broad keyword kasi hindi naman siya yung talagang totally e-commerce website na talagang nagbebenta ng pa isa-isa. So we will disregard natin yung broad keyword na yan. We are going to use yung exact keyword and then phrase keyword. Ngayon ang tanong, uh, ang tanong dito is, anong pinagkaiba ng dalawa? Sige nga, ano yung pinagkaiba ng exact keyword sa phrase keyword? Sabi ni Mati, coach, yung budget po ba client nagbibigay ng range? Kailangan mong tanongin si client kung magkano ba yung budget niya per month. Okay, let's say for example, sa isang campaign, let's do a math, no? Sa isang campaign, you are going to spend 15 dirhams or let's say 150 pesos per day, no? So nakita nyo kanina sa schedule, it will run for only 5 days, no? So 150 times 5, 750. Okay, isang campaign lang 'yun, ha. Let's say for example, you have 5 campaigns. So 750 times 5, 370 3,750 in just 1 week. Okay, tatanungin mo siya, ito yung lalabas, ito yung magiging bill mo sa isang linggo. You will spend 3,750 with 5 campaigns, no? And daily you will spend 150. Magkano ba yung budget mo? Pag sinabi niya, okay, budget ko lang siguro mga 13,000 pesos. Let's say for example, 13,000 pesos. Ngayon, ang gagawin mo, i-divide mo siya ngayon. So let's say for example, sa 13,000 na yun, you will run 5 campaigns, no? Meaning to say 2,600 sa loob ng isang buwan. So sa loob ng isang buwan, sa each campaign, no, i-divide mo siya sa, let's say for example, 20 days kasi 5 days, di ba? Tama. 4 times 5, 20 days, di ba? So yung 2,600 na yan, you will divide it into 20 days. So ang daily average na budget mo is 130. Okay, so always ask your client kung magkano talaga yung budget niya. Paminsan tinatanong ko siya, magkano ba yung budget mo sa PPC? Kung sinabi niya, ganito lang, maliit lang. Magkano yung maliit mo? Pag sinabi niya, siguro mga 500 dirhams lang or 1,000 dirhams. Magka-calculate ako niyan. So, sasabihin ko sa kanya, ganitong campaign yung mararan ko. Tapos, within siguro mga 6 days, ganito lang kaliit. So, konting computation lang. So, yun. Always ask your client kung magkano talaga yung budget niya. Okay? Tapos, sabihin mo din sa kanila na pag ganito yung budget mo every day, ganito lang kaliit yung ma-hit niyang target or ma-hit niyang clicks every day. So explain mo sa kanya kung how this PPC works. Okay, so balik tayo dito sa exact keyword tsaka phrase keyword. Okay? Ano ba pinagkaiba ng exact keyword sa phrase keyword? Sige nga. Anong pinagkaiba ng exact keyword sa phrase keyword? Wala. Okay. 7 ni Fretzy controlled yung exact keyword. Okay. What about phrase keyword? Ano naman pinagkaiba ng phrase keyword sa exact keyword? Sabi ni Fretzy, yung exact keyword daw, controlled yung exact, yung keywords niya. Which is correct. Yung ano naman daw, yung phrase keyword is less controlled. Okay. I will explain it to you na kung ano bang pinagkaiba ng dalawa. Okay. So, yung sa exact keyword, no? Okay. Let's go to Google. Okay. Okay. So, pag pumunta ako sa Google ngayon, no? When I type, let's say for example, red apples, a supplier in Dubai. Okay. Tapos, ayan. Let's say for example, ito yung tinype ko sa ano ha, sa search engine. So ngayon, ang tanong ko is, anong pinagkaiba ng dalawa? Okay. Pakita ko yung ano, yung keyword. Ito yung tinype ko. Ngayon, ang tanong, anong pinagkaiba ng dalawa? So pag sinabi mo exact keyword, no? Pag sinabi mo exact keyword, kung anong tinype ni yung nagse-search sa Google, let's say for example, nakalagay diyan sa exact keyword mo is red apple supplier, no? Kapag tinype ko yan dito, automatically matitrigger niya yung ads mo. Papakita siya kasi may nag-type ng red apple supplier. So yun ang ibig sabihin ng exact keyword. Kapag may nag-type ng ads mo, let's say for example, linagay mong keyword is red apple supplier. Kapag tinype ko yan, automatically red apple supplier, automatically papakita siya sa Google. Magpapakita siya sa akin sa Google. Kasi yun yung eksaktong tinype ko eh. Yun din yung eksaktong keyword na linagay mo sa campaign mo. Okay? Ngayon ang tanong, pangalawang tanong, what if linagay ko is ito, red apple supplier in Dubai. Okay. Magpapakita ba itong exact keyword or hindi na? Ang sagot doon is hindi na kasi meron na siya additional na in Dubai. Okay? Kasi yung exact keyword lang is red apple supplier. Ngayon, kapag yun din ang ginamit mo sa sa phrase keyword, okay? Yung exact keyword linagay mo din sa phrase keyword, no? Even though na maglagay ako ng mag-search ako tapos lagay ko i-add ko yung in Dubai, automatically pag hindi na trigger tong ads na to, yung exact keyword na to, automatically ito yung sasalo. Okay? So kung hindi naman na, I mean ito 'di ba? Red apple, once na mention mo kasi yung red apple supplier, meaning to say kahit anong keywords ang i-type mo dun sa Google, no, as long as mention mo itong keywords na to, automatically magti-trigger pa rin yung yung ads kasi nandito yung yung keywords na nakakapa-trigger doon sa sa dito sa search engine eh. So, yun ang pinagkaiba ng exact keyword sa phrase keyword. Si phrase keyword, kapag naglagay ka lang, let's say for example, red apple supplier, kapag may nag-type ng red apple supplier in Dubai, automatically magti-trigger pa rin siya kasi minention mo dyan sa phrase na lahat ng may magta-type ng about red apple tsaka supplier, automatically lalabas yung ads mo. Kaya siya tinawag na phrase keyword. Okay? So, yun, itong dalawang to, ito yung gagamitin natin. Okay? So, exact keyword and phrase keyword. So, yun, balik tayo sa campaign. Okay? So, balik tayo sa campaign. Okay? So, we will now create ad groups. Okay? Sa ad groups kanina, okay, we are going to create button pins. Okay? Tapos, ito yung sinasabi kong trick kanina. Okay? So, kung makita nyo, mapansin nyo guys, no? Sa ad group, no? May parang default na parang pinakita na si Google sa inyo. May default siyang keywords na pinakita na sa inyo. Okay, pag linagay ni Google dito yung link, okay? Tapos nakita niya na ay itong page na to, they are dealing with customized label pin. So, mapapansin mo diyan, no, meron na siyang default keywords. Ito yung trick ng ginagawa ko kapag ako PPC. So every time na mag-PPC ako, no, I always go to Google, no, and then hanapin ko ngayon, magta-type lang ako ng keyword. Let's say for example, custom label pins. Okay. So hanapin ko ngayon dito yung mga nagra-run din ng ads. Let's say for example, ito. Wag to kasi China to eh. So let's say for example, Dubai. Custom label pins in Dubai. UAE. Try ko sa incognito kasi hindi na nalabas yung mga ads eh. Okay. So ang ginagawa ko kapag ako ay naglalagay ng keywords, no, pumupunta ako sa Google tapos naghahanap ako ng keyword, no. Tapos tinitingnan ko yung mga nagra-run din ng ads, no. Tapos kinokopya ko yung link nila. Let's say for example, wala talaga. Kasi Saturday ngayon eh. Okay. Ano na lang, gawin na lang nating example ito si ano, wala din. Ito, let's say for example ito. Okay, nagra-run din siya ng ads. Pag tinype ko yung custom label pins to buy, no, nagpapakita siya. So tingnan natin kung ano yung ginagamit niyang keywords. So gawin mo lang, no, click mo lang yung ads, tapos copy mo yung link, tapos balik ka dun sa ano, sa dashboard mo, no. And then paste mo ngayon dito sa links na to. Okay? So delete mo lang 'yan, tapos paste, okay? Tapos update keywords. Tapos yes, replace. Tapos papakita na sa'yo ngayon ni Google Ads kung ano yung ginamit ng website na yon nito sa Google. Okay, so ito makikita mo yung mga keywords na ginamit niya. Ayan. So, enamel pin manufacturer, label pin, make your own enamel pins, make pins, etc. etc. Okay, so ganun yung ginagawa ko kapag nagki-create ako ng ng campaign. So pupunta lang ako sa Google tapos magta-type lang ako ng ng isang keyword or dalawa. Tapos titingnan ko ngayon yung mga nagra-run ng ads. Tapos from there, yun na yung ginagamit kong ito, let's say for example ito or siguro ito, Singapore. Doon ako nagbabase kung ano yung pwede kong gamitin um, keywords. Okay, kinokopya ko lang yung ginagamit nila sa Google Ads para ganun din yung lumabas sa akin. Okay, so export.sg dito. So let's say for example ito. Okay, you can also replace yung link, no? Tapos click mo lang yung update keywords, then yes, replace. Tapos makikita mo na kung ano yung keywords na ginagamit niya. Okay, ayan, no? So China supplier, China wholesale supplier. Ayan. Ayan. Okay? Then pag nakuha mo na yung mga keywords na gusto mong gamitin, okay, let's say for example, yung competitor mo, ito na yung ginagamit na keywords. Ang gagawin mo na ngayon is you have to mention it na kapag exact keyword or phrase keyword. Okay, so ito, makita nyo naman dito sa baba, no, kung ano yung, let's say for example, broad keywords or phrase keywords or yung exact keywords. So kapag phrase keyword daw, yan, lagyan mo ng quotation siya. Tapos kapag exact keyword naman, lagyan mo siya ng square, yung square na parenthesis or square bracket. Okay? So, let's say for example, ang ginagawa ko, I'll copy this, tapos ilalagay ko sa notepad. Okay? Yung keywords na yan. Then, from there, no? From there, oops, copy ko lang to. Dito sa notepad na to, dito ko na iisa-isahin yung key phrase. So, let's say for example, ito. I will use exact keyword sa lahat ng yan. Okay. So, isa-isahin mo lang siya, lahat ng keyword na yan. Okay, lagyan mo siya ng square bracket. So, pag pinost mo siya sa doon sa sa campaigns, no, automatically sasabihin ni Google na um, itong anong to, itong keywords na to, they are all exact keywords. And we're going to add phrase keywords. So ang gagawin natin, okay, sulat ulit tayo dito sa sa notepad, tapos gawin natin, instead na square bracket, palitan mo siya ng yung symbol na quotation. Okay. Ayan. Okay. So, yan, isa-isahin mo lang siya. Tapos pag tapos ka na, okay, ayan. So pag tapos ka na dito, no, paste mo ulit siya dito. Okay, so meron kang dalawang klaseng keywords, no? So we have exact keyword and phrase keyword. So kung ano yung naka-exact keyword, yun din yung naka-phrase keyword. Okay, so I don't want to use China suppliers. Hindi naman kami Chinese eh. Okay, China suppliers, and then tanggalin ko din yung China. Lagay natin label pins, wholesale suppliers. Okay. Oh, sorry. Label pins, wholesale suppliers. Okay? So let's say for example, meron na tayong tapos ng isang natin, ad group. Okay? Gagawa ulit tayo ng panibagong ad group, which is yung epoxy pins. Okay? So epoxy pins, you just have to click new ad group. The same thing, gagawin mo lang naman, palitan mo yung group name, yung ad group name. Let's say for example, epoxy pins, no? Then ganun ulit, gagawin mo. Look for epoxy pins supplier yung UAE. Tapos kung sino yung makita mong naka-ads, then yun na din yung kopyahin mo para makita mo kung anong keywords yung ginagamit niya. Okay, so copy mo lang yan. And then paste mo dito and then get keywords. Yan. Yan, isa lang yung lumabas. Okay, so let's try different website. Ayan, try natin to. Okay. UAE leading epoxy supplier. I think hindi ito eh. Yung epoxy mismo yung binibenta niya eh. Hindi yung talagang pins eh. So, let me try to check. Ayan. Check mo din, check mo rin yung website kung ano ba talaga yung binibenta. Baka mamaya iba yung binibenta eh. So, yun. Talagang epoxy nga talaga yung binibenta niya, hindi pins. When you say, iba kasi yung epoxy pins, iba din yung epoxy na talagang epoxy na yung liquid. So double check mo rin sa sa website before you do the experimentation. So yun, update yung keywords, tapos tingnan mo kung anong lalabas. Ayan, replace. Tapos ayan, makikita mo na kung anong classic epoxy yung binibenta niya. So epoxy resin art kit. So hindi yan. Okay. So you just have to keep exploring, no? Then afterwards, pag may nakolekta ka ng mga keywords, then that's the right time to convert them into phrase keyword tsaka exact keywords. Tapos pag tapos ka na, okay, tanggalin ko lang tong para mabilis lang tayo, no? Pag tapos ka na, no? Kasi meron pa tayong create ads tsaka review eh. So tatapusin natin within 30 minutes. So tanggalin ko lang to, no? Let's say for example ito, we'll just assume na dalawa na yung natin yung, or let's assume na tatlo yung natin nagawa nating ad groups. We have button pins, epoxy pins, soft enamel pins. Okay? Tatlong ad groups sa isang campaign, which is yung campaign name is pins. So let's assume na tapos na to. Okay? Tanggalin ko lang yung mga China, nakalagay na China. Okay? Kasi magra-run to bukas eh. Kaya kailangan nating ayusin. So, China product supplier. Let's say button pins. Dubai supplier. Um, Label pins, manufacturer. Lagyan natin ng Dubai. Okay. We'll say product suppliers of label pins. Or tanggalin natin yung of. We'll say manufacturer in China. Ayoko nito. Supplier China products. Hindi. Suppliers and wholesalers o label pins. Okay. Dubai. Ano pa? Manufacturer and wholesaler. Tanggalin natin yung manufacturer. Okay. Wholesaler. Custom pins. Wholesale manufacturer. Ano ba? Paulit-ulit. Label pins. Product suppliers. Let's put siguro customized or customized button pins. Supplier. Pakunti yung ano natin yung participants. Label pins. Okay, so tanggalin ko lang to Papalitan ko lang ito. Kung ano yung mention ko sa key phrase, yun din i-mention ko sa exact keyword. Okay. Okay. So, yan. Para matapos na tayo. Okay. Palitan lang natin yung quotation na symbol and then palitan, we'll change it into yung bracket para consider siya as exact keyword. Oops. Ayan. So, ayan. Isa na lang. Oops. Okay. So, let's assume na lang guys na this is already 3 ad groups, no? So, even though that isa lang yung nagawa natin ad groups, pero consider niyo siya as 3 ad groups, no? Kasi wala tayong time wala na tayong time. So, para matapos na natin to, no, I will just make this shortcut. And yun, review mo lang yung yung keywords na ginamit mo, no? Then you can now proceed to save and continue para maka-proceed ka na sa pag-create ng ads. So, click mo lang yung save and continue. Okay? And then yan, pwede ka na mag-create ng ads mo. So, ito it will just take 30 minutes, no? So, yan. So, kailangan mo gumawa ng 3 ads, minimum of 3 ads. So, dito sa sa ads na to, no, makikita mo dito yung ads trend, no. It should be either average or good. Okay, tapos you have to put headlines, no, yung tinatawag na SEO title, and then you have to create yung description. So you have to do it 3 times kasi minimum of 3 ads yung kailangan mong gawin So you have to create kailangan pala, by the way, kung ano yung ginamit mo sa dun sa ad groups ng mga keywords, kailangan din na i-mention mo siya dito sa sa mga headlines or sa SEO title. Okay? So, let's say for example dito, you have siguro, I think this is 9 headlines na kailangan mong punan. So, yan. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then, I think this is 12. Okay? So, kung ano yung mention mo dun sa no, dito sa ad groups na yon, lagay mo siya dito mo ilagay. Okay? Then make yung mga yung mga maliliit na um, letters, make it capital para ano siya, presentable. Okay? Then, by the way, itong headlines, this is only up to 30 characters. So, kailangan mo siyang kailangan mo siyang compress. Okay? So, let's say for example, wholesale uh, supplier of yun. Wholesale uh, of or siguro lagay natin of label pins in UAE. Ayan, sakto. Tapos, copy mo ulit yon, no? Ito din yung reason kung bakit sinisave ko sa notepad yung yung mga keywords kasi pag ganito na, pag nasa ads part na ako, at least copy paste na lang ako. Okay, customize button pins. Ayan, nakita niyo gumalaw yung ads trend, di ba? In UAE. So, customized button pins. Okay. Tapos, manufacturer of button pins. Or let's say, for example, a manufacturer of custom pins. Yan. Then, so, punan mo lang siya lahat. Lahat ng headlines, kailangan mong punan. Okay? Kasi paminsan, after mag-good yan, paminsan umabot ng excellent. So, yun. Manufacturer to buy. Okay? Wholesaler of custom pins. Okay? Tapos, supplier for. Ayan. Supplier for pins in UAE. Yan, sakto. And then, supplier. You can also click here sa headline. Meron siyang lumalabas na parang uh, kung ano pwede mong i-add. So, click mo lang dito. Okay. So, since ano na siya, nandito na sa taas, you can create another headline. You can make your own headline. Let's say for example, ano pa ba? Sure promotional. Sure I have promotional gifts or promotional giveaway. Yeah. You can also add like that. Then printing supplier in UAE. Okay, ayan, nakita mo, excellent. And then, yun, meron na siyang ready description. You can also add another description, no? Pag clinic mo yan, meron siyang parang ibibigay na example. You can also click that. Then, pag mo i-click yung save and continue, make sure to click done only. Okay, so we already have one ads. Okay, so ang minimum dito is 3. So we have to do it again two times. I mean 3 times. So click new ad again. Then lagay mo ulit yung yung mga headlines na ginamit mo. Okay? So para madali tayo. Ayan. So add headline. Ayan. Tapos ayan, you can also use this, no? Let's say for example, ito. You can copy this, no? Tapos okay, kung sobra, palitan mo ng tanggalin mo yung wholesaler. Okay? Tapos make sure na naka-capital um yung small letters para attractive siya, no? And again, you have to copy mo lang yung ginamit mong keywords, no? Okay. Wholesaler custom pins. Okay. Manufacturer dito. Customized button pins. Okay, ayan. Customized button pins. Okay. Ito. Good. Ayan. Ano pa ba? Yun, more ideas. You can also click more ideas para marami ka pang maisip na headlines, no? Let's say, for example, promotional and giveaway items. And then, dito naman, printing and giveaway items. So, makikita mo yung results dito, no? Dito sa preview. Kung ano yung sinusulat mo, makikita mo dito sa preview sa right side. Okay? So, ano pa ba? Shureha Printing Services. Services in UAE. Oops, hindi na kasya. So, yun. Let's say, for example, Shureha promotional items in UAE. Hindi na rin kasya. Sa last headline, let's put promotional customized pins. Okay, pwede na yan. Tapos sa description, let's add more description. Okay, click mo lang yan tapos meron kang makikita parang sample na na description, no. Itong mga description na to galing to sa website mo. So you can use that. So gawin lang natin tong capital para hindi siya mukhang putyo-putyo. Okay? So customize button pins. Okay? Ayan. So ito pa, last na lang. Okay? And then yun, done ulit. Okay? So we have two ads already. Just click new ad again para kasi yun nga minimum 3 ads yung kailangan nating i-ano. Kasi hindi siya mapapublish kapag dalawa lang or isa. So, yun gawin natin ulit. Okay? Okay. Give away or let's say promotional or printing and giveaway items. Oops. Tapos ayan, button pins. Okay, tapos add headline na para mag-expand siya. Okay, tapos yan. Ano pa ba? So, copy mo lang to. Okay? Ito yung mga ginamit natin kanina. So, copy lang yan dyan. Ito dito. Oops. Ayan. So, malapit na to guys. Isang ano na, isang kembot na lang. Tapos, pwede na natin siyang i-publish. So, label pins. Ito natin to. Ayan. So, ano pa ba? Suppliers or wholesaler. Okay. Tapos, ano pa ba? Merchandise printing company, customized label pins, supplier, custom pins in Dubai, custom pins manufacturer. Hindi na kasya. Ano pa ba? Last na to. Dalawa na lang. Marketing tools or let's say custom pins or customized logo pins. Ayan. Then printing and giveaway items. Tanggalin natin yung Sharia. Ayan. Okay, tapos sa description naman, kahit gamitin mo yung ulit yung yung kanina, no, or i-jumble mo siya, no. Simula ka dito. Okay. Okay. Pero for me, I advise, no, kapag magki-create kayo ng description, it should be attractive, no. Let's say you can put here sa description one, no, get a free sample of ganyan, parang ganyan. Kasi yung mga yung mga nagbabasa na yan, they always attracted kapag may nakita silang free, di ba? Kahit sino naman, no, gustong-gusto ng libre, di ba? So, yun, just make the description attractive, no, para madali sila maklik, no. So, yun, just click done. Then makikita, mapansin mo dyan, no, you have 3 ads already. You can also edit that or delete that if you want. So, since okay na ako dyan sa ads na yan, no, I will just click save and continue. And then, nandito na tayo sa pinaka last part, which is i-review ni Google yung ads mo. So, sabi dito, one ad has YouTube showing this. Okay, let's try to check kung ano yung problem niya. Okay. Asan ba? Hindi ko nakita. Ayan. So, you need to create ads for your company. Okay, let me check. Ano nangyari? Nawala yung ibang ads. Diyos ko po. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, I don't know what happened, pero nakita nyo naman kanina, di ba? We have 3 ads already. So, let's check. Wholesaler. Malapit na to. Teka lang, check ko lang kung ano nangyari. Okay. Printing and giveaway. Button pins. Supplier. And Dubai. Pins. Merchant. Okay. Okay. Ano pa ba? Printing and giveaway. Supplier. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Yun, naulit na naman siya. Okay, oh my God. Okay, so let's try to save, no? Tingnan natin kung makapag-proceed tayo. Ayan, so hindi nga siya ma-publish. So ganun lang. If let me just read some comments or questions. Sabi ni Flor Dilin Palataw. Yeah, you can join the first session. May pinost na link dun sa group. You can register, no. Sabi ni Dennis, paano coach kaya nirarank ni Google yung lalabas na ads sa results? The more the higher yung yung budget mo, yun yung pinaka ilalagay sa pinaka first rank. Okay, makikita mo naman dun yung bidding eh. Papakita ko sa inyo mamaya. After ma-publish yan, coach, ano nang ginagawa niyo sa Google Ads campaign? Okay, let's assume na na nakagawa tayo dito ng kasi we don't have time na. Yeah, mag-ano na eh. It's kind of late na. So, Ayoko na kayong ano pa, i-hold. So, let's say for example nakaano tayo, naka-publish tayo ng ano, ng campaign, no. Ang ginagawa ko kapag nag-Google Ads ako, no, kapag meron na siyang ano, mag-aantay lang ako ng 1 week to 2 weeks, no. Tinitingnan ko ngayon kung effective yung ads or hindi. So, what I do is papakita ko sa inyo isang ano, campaign. Okay. Before tayo magtapos, no, I will show you one more campaign. Okay, let me just log in sa isa kong account, no. I mean dun sa isang account ng client ko. Kapag natapos na ako sa Google Ads, kapag meron na siyang pumapasok na traffic, um, teka lang. Please 76. Okay. So kapag meron na siyang traffic, no, ganito yung itsura niya. Okay. Yun. So let me just log in dito sa Google Ads. Okay. So ginagawa ko, naghihintay lang ako ng results, no. Siguro mga after 1 week to 2 weeks, no, makikita mo na doon yung mga improvement or makakakita ka na ng mga ano, ng mga analytics na gaano ba kadami yung pumapasok sa ano mo, sa Google Ads mo or sa website mo. Ano bang oras yung peak hours ng customer mo. So marami kang makukuha data kapag marami na siyang ano, marami na siyang results. So kung mapapansin niyo dito, for example, ito isang ano to, isang client to. Yung pretext kanina yung nakita niya. So they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 campaigns. And each campaigns, no, they are spending 3 to 3 2 tapos 4 3. So makikita niyo dito, no, you will see all the datas here, no. So yung clicks, no, from let's say for example, from August 12 to June 5, no, ang total ano nila, ang total na gather nilang traffic, no, from this campaign alone sa USB, they gathered 938 na clicks, meaning to say 938 na visitor from yung mga naghahanap ng USB. Okay, tapos impression daw, meaning to say 14,000, that means 14,000 times lumabas yung ads na yon sa Google. Okay, tapos yung CTR, that means click through rate, average PPC, no, each click daw is ang cost niya is 2.17 dirham. It's around 26 or 30 pesos per click, no. And then ano pa, yung cost daw is yan. Kung mapapansin niyo guys, they already spent teka lang. Move ko lang 'to. Yan. Sa loob ng eto, sa loob ng since August 12, 2018, they spent already 19,000 dirhams. So it's like around uh 260,000 pesos sa Google Ads. Okay, so since August 2018 until now, they spent this kind of amount, almost 20,000 dirhams. So mga 260,000 pesos yan. Okay, so makikita mo pa yung ibang ano dyan, data dyan, conversion, yung conversion rate, yung bounce rate, ayan. Ayan yung bounce rate. Makikita mo dyan yung bounce rate. And then, ano pa ba? Yung page session, makita mo din dyan. No? Tapos, yun, average, tapos mga new session. So, yun. You just have to wait for the, for the uh, result for each campaigns. Tapos, you can now, you can now decide kung ano pa ba yung mga kailangan mong i-improve, ano pa ba yung mga kailangan mong dagdagan, 'di ba? Or ano yung mga kailangan mong keywords na tanggalin, no? From there makikita mo na lahat ng mga improvement na kailangan mong i-improve kasi nandito na lahat yung yung datas eh. So makikita mo na kung anong campaign yung malakas, okay? Makikita mo na rin diyan kung uh, anong visitor or anong country yung malakas. Okay, let's say for example ito sa demographics, no? You will also see here kung ano yung lugar na malakas, anong country. I mean, since noon we are running under UAE already. So diyan makikita mo ito. Let's say for example, yung age dito, no? Sa ayan, you will see yung page, yung yung age from 25 to 34, they are playing around or checking around about customized pens campaign. Okay, so makikita mo na diyan lahat ng mga information na pwede mong magamit if you are going to improve a website or you are going to uh, ano ba 'yun? To attract more resources. Malalaman mo na dito kung ano yung mga pwede mong gamitin na na keywords. Ayan. Ito din yung mga na-gather ni Google na mga keywords na nakikita niya sa mga traffic or sa users. Kung ano ba yung normaling tina-type nila. So yan, bibigyan ka niya ng tips. Ayan, ito yung mga keywords na yan. Okay, ayan. Okay, tapos yung display ads mo, ayan, makikita mo diyan. Tapos yung most shown sa na ads mo, ayan, makikita mo. Okay? Tapos what else? Yung gender, ayan, makita mo sa demographics. Tapos yung devices, makita mo kung alin malakas na device. If it is laptop, if it is a tablet or mobile, makita mo dyan. Ayan. Okay. Tapos yung peak hours nung ads mo, makikita mo na dyan kung anong pinakamalakas na peak. Okay. So from there, pag meron ka ng lahat ng na data na yun, you can now adjust yung ads mo. Tapos try to choose a better keywords na pwede mong gamitin. Okay, so ayan, ganun lang. So what else? Sabi ni Renaline kung pwede daw pang sariling itong SEO. Like for example, may sarili akong business. And yes, you can also apply this if you have like me, I'm doing dropshipping. Ginagamit ko yung itong SEO na to to para makapag-attract ako ng maraming customer, para makapagdala ako ng maraming traffic dito sa website namin. Okay? So you can definitely use this SEO. If you have an online store, no, you can use SEO. Okay? Sabi niya, magagamit rin ba siya for looking a job? Of course, yes. Hindi man po yung SEO, yung digital marketing. Okay? So, yun. What else? Ito, yung overview, you can also check here yung total na CTR, yung clicks, okay, by yung timeline na yan. Let's say for example for August 12, 2018 until now, makikita mo yung total results na yan, no? May graph pa diyan nakasama, ayan, no. Okay? Tapos yung cost, makita mo rin. And then what else? Ayun. So ganun lang kapag mag-a-add ka, magra-run ka ng ads, no. So you just have to create yung campaign. Then, ganun lang. Okay? So, I think pag-isipan ko muna kung ulitin ko siya by next week or hindi na. Since hindi natin natapos, we will start dun sa kalagitnaan or ano ba? I don't know kung uumpisahan ko siya or hindi ulit. So, yun, what else? Sino pa may tanong? Sabi ni Dennis daw, ni Alexis, kung may certificate daw. I will post a link here, no, sa group, sa comment box, no. You can, yung mga nag-attend tonight, you can register your name and your details there. Tapos someone will just respond dun sa inyo along with the certificate. So yun, paano mo malalaman kung successful yung ad campaign mo based sa cost mo? Well, dito for example, dito sa sa overview, no? Okay, when you go to campaigns, no? Okay. So dito makikita mo ngayon kung ilan yung naging clicks mo. Let's say for example, let's set 1 month muna for example. Mag-custom ano tayo, mag-custom date. Let's say sa loob ng um, 2019. Okay? So, November hanggang uh, November sa katapusan ng November. Okay? Or ano ba to? November 30, 2019 to then let's start from November 1 until 30. Yan. So, itong anong to, itong results na to, this is based from November 1 until hanggang katapusan. Okay, so malalaman mo ngayon kung effective yung ano mo, yung ads mo kapag meron siyang ito, clicks. Ayan. So definitely meron talagang clicks siya tapos syempre diyan sa mga clicks na yan, no, siguro isa or dalawa or sabihin natin mga 10, okay, sa each campaign, no, may tumawag or maybe may mga nag-close, di ba? So, yun, sinasabi naman sa akin na this month, ganito yung sales namin. Tapos, masasabi mong ano siya, successful siya. Kasi nabawi nila yung ano, yung in-spend nilang ads sa loob ng isang buwan. Okay? So, masasabi mo siyang successful siya kasi may makikita mo yung clicks eh. Diba? Ayan, no? Tapos sa CTR naman, no, pag sinabing CTR or click-through rate, yan yung mga visitor na nakita yung ads mo tapos nag-click sila. Okay? So, even though this is not good kasi it should be like mga 10%, yung kailangan yung CTR mo, no, it should be 10%, no. So from 58 na nag-click, no, it should be 10% doon nag-ano siya na parang nag-ano siya nag-click siya dun sa ads mo tapos tiningnan niya yung ano yung website tapos nag-roam around siya. So that yan yung ibig sabihin ng CTR. Okay? So, yun, based dun sa ano sa dito sa company na to, they also inform me na sa mga nakaraang buwan, I mean from very beginning, no, talagang nagbigay ng maraming ano siya, ng maraming business gawa ng ano ng SEO, especially yung Google Ads. Okay? So, ano pa ba? Sabi ni yan. So pinost ko sa comment section yung ano, yung yung link for the certificate, no. Just fill up your information there tapos may magre-reply na lang sa inyo na kasama yung ano certificate. So sabi ni Casey, coach, paano from first session di nakapasok pero from second to last present naman? Just fill up the certificate. We will just check that. It's up to you guys if you want to register na, if first time mo mag-join dito tapos gusto mo may certificate ka nakuha tapos trinay mong i-apply siya. I mean, nag-apply ka tapos wala ka naman na ano, I mean, wala kang total knowledge sa SEO. Wala rin. Parang sayang din naman yung certificate mo. So I suggest guys na mag-join kayo sa fourth batch ng webinar. It's free, wala kayong mabayaran dun. So, yun. Any questions? So yun, let me just think kung i-continue ko yung ano, yung pangalawang yung last part nun kasi hindi natin natapos yun eh. So I think kung naintindihan niyo naman, kung walang questions, no, we can, I think this will be the end for this batch, no, the third batch of SEO. So far wala naman tanong. I think I will proceed to the fourth batch na already. Sabi ni Abby, iPhone, nagtuturo po ba kayo ng WooCommerce? Abangan mo yung ano, yung WordPress bootcamp ko sa batch 2. Magpo-post ako ng link tapos yes, nagturo ako doon sa first batch ng ano WordPress bootcamp. Nagturo ako ng WooCommerce. So, yes. Okay. So, yun, I think kung wala naman questions so far, kung medyo naguluhan kayo, abangan niyo na lang siguro yung ano, yung fourth batch tapos join na lang ulit kayo dun sa pinaka last session ulit tapos doon explain ko ulit kung paano yung PPC. Medyo ano lang siya, technical lang siya pero makukuha niyo din siya kapag na-experience niyo na mag-run ng PPC. Okay, so yun, if you don't have any questions guys, we can end this webinar. Tapos just register your your details dun sa link na pinost ko. I will still post it again, no, para makuha ng iba. Okay? Tapos yun. Shukran. So yun, I think kung wala na tayong tanong guys, thank you so much sa batch 3 natin. I wish you good luck guys. Sana makakuha kayo ng iba ng work base dito sa sa natin sa